Welcome to Panels and Borders. I'm Dominic. So, have you ever bought something and you put it away and you forget about it, and then when you come across it later on, like a few months down the road, you're like totally surprised? It's like finding treasure in your house. That's what this book was. So, I bought this book a while ago with the intention to read it and put it away, and then kind of forgot about it. A few months went by, so I was looking through my books the other day and came across this, and it was like a surprise. And so sat down, read it cover to cover. And I gotta say, this was a really good Batman book, and it's one of the first modern Batman stories I've read in a while. All the Batman stuff I've been reading lately is all the old stuff from the 80s and 90s and that. So this is from DC's Black Label, and it's written by Brian Azzarello, and it's illustrated by Lee Bermejo. So what the story, I'm not going to go into spoilers about it, but the setup of the book is someone has killed the Joker and Batman's out to solve the crime, but it's not just like a regular murder. He wasn't, there's a twist to it, a complete mystery. And it takes on this supernatural aspect, goes down the supernatural route. So it's just not a regular cut and dry case. So some of the characters that enter into this book is Deadman shows up. John Constantine is one of the key characters in this story. And then you have Zatanna, Deadman, the Demon, Swamp Thing. They show up in this book. And one thing I got to say about DC is what I've always really liked of them is they always really did the supernatural stuff, in my opinion, a lot better than Marvel. Like when it comes to the more esoteric characters like John Constantine, Swamp Thing, and stuff like that. That suspense horror. You know, the kind of thing that built Vertigo. So now I'm going to talk about the book is like really nice quality. It's a hardcover, and the cover is kind of like you can kind of see through the cover. The cover's a bit translucent, which is nice when you open up the dust jacket there. You can see the regular cover on the inside, and then it's almost like a plastic to dust cover. So it's a really well-made book. And I didn't collect this. This was a monthly mini-series. And I didn't bother collecting it. And the reason being is, for these kind of stories, like especially this one, I think this works best if you read it in one sitting. Just because the way this story is put together, instead of having it put out one chapter at a time, month to month. Like, it's not really designed to be put out in to be read month to month. You got to sit down and read it all in one shot, because the story is kind of esoteric, and you almost have to read this twice to kind of get it, I guess. Or you could even read it more than once, because it's got a lot of twists and turns to it in this story. And so that's my opinion on why you should read it in one shot. So now the other thing about this is I'm going to talk about the artwork. So the artwork is fantastic. This artist, I've got another book that he's done, Batman story, and the artwork is just fantastic, and the coloring is unreal. So the artwork is, like, for me, like 10 out of 10. Like it just goes, it's just, well, it's 10 plus one more. The artwork is really, really fantastic in this book, as you can see. It's like top notch. And it's almost like it's painted but not painted. It's kind of got that painted look, but they've done a really good job. So, but there's one page in particular that I want to show that was my absolute favorite. This is my favorite piece of artwork in this book, this 2-page spread of Gotham City. And the colors just really drive it up a notch. It's kind of got this cold look to it, but it's totally contrast with the lighting, the orange lighting against like that cold grays and stuff. It's just really, I really love this scene. It's almost like a cross between, kind of reminds me of the Tim Burton Batman Gotham City, but more real world, like kind of like an in-between, like not as fantastical as the Burton's Gotham City, but not as real as the Nolan's Gotham City. That's the only way I can explain it for this, but this is my favorite illustration. This looks cool. This is the kind of stuff that when I was a kid, you look at pictures like that and you just want it to be Batman. You want to be running over these rooftops and through the city. It was really fantastic. So the artwork is just out to lunch. Now, I'm not going to spoil the book, but the ending is it's going to make you think. The ending, it's not like a cut and dry ending, and that's what I liked about this book. Is you're going to go away scratching your head, and it's going to make you want to read this again. So this is something I'm going to read again, probably a few more times. Is this book? So if you get a chance, definitely pick this book up. It's awesome, and they did a really fantastic job. And this is my first DC Black Label book I've read, and if they all keep up this quality in story and art, I'm going to be buying more of these. So that's everything I got to say in this video. Let me know what you think in the comments section, and I will see you at the next one. Thank you to all of my subscribers, and thank you for watching this video. And if you're new to the channel, like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to hit the bell icon for notification when new videos are uploaded.